Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Daryl, and for today's video I'm going to talk about how to lose body fat faster by following these 10 habits that I'm getting ready to tell you. Before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button to see more lifestyle tips, fitness, and fashion ideas. Alright, enough with the delay. Here are my 10 do's and don'ts that you should follow to lose body fat faster. First one, you need to know your daily caloric intake. You can't count success if you can't count your calories. I just made that up, by the way. On a serious note, you should already be counting your calories or learn how to calculate your calories if you want to be successful with your fat loss journey. You can't look at the food and say, that's enough food for me, and then after a couple of days, you wonder why you won't lose some fat. There are tons of websites that calculate your daily intake for maintenance, and once you found out about what your daily caloric intake, researchers suggest that you should cut off about 200 to 500 calories daily to achieve some weight loss. Now that you figure out your calorie intake, you should be reading your nutrition label. If not, learn it. Really important step, because you won't be able to calculate your daily calorie intake if you don't know what you are adding. Nutrition labels will tell you the number of calories per serving with that food. When reading, mainly focus on 5 things: the calories, the dietary fiber, fat, carbs, and protein. I suggest you mainly look up the calories, dietary fiber, and protein. A food with high protein and high dietary fiber with less calories is always the safest option to maximize fat loss and will help you feel full longer. Also, avoid high sugar content. Next one that you need to start doing, if not, is do some strength training. Ladies and gents, all right, in case you don't know, doing strength training at least 3 times a week is essential for fat loss. You don't believe me? Here's why. One of the muscles' function is to burn fat. The more muscle fibers you pack, the more fat you will burn, which means you will also increase your metabolism, which will improve your total fat loss progress. So imagine that. Imagine that your body being a fat burning machine. Don't you want to lose more fat while sitting down or sleeping? So you better pick them weights up and convert your body from a fat deposit machine to a fat grill master burner. Well, now you learn how to properly read nutrition labels and convert your calories. It is time for you to do some meal prepping. Unless you are a chef or like to cook every day, you should be doing some meal prepping every week. Not only is it a time saver, it will give you control of what you eat, and you already have a fixed amount of calories intake per day. It's a win-win situation, and you could use your free time to go to the gym or do some other activities. Next one, you do need to get into the habit of having a quality sleep. I am not gonna lie, this is like my kryptonite, but all I can do is to get better at it. Having good quality sleep will help you recover faster, which means you can do better when you exercise the next day, and it helps you suppress your hunger too. On the opposite side, lack of sleep can increase your appetite, which could lead to weight gain, and oftentimes is going to have a negative impact with your next gym session. Next is to walk around or fidgeting. Lots of us have a sedentary life, meaning most of the times we sit down at work, and then when we get home, we want to be in our comfortable couch, watch TV, and pretty much don't move around at all. Well, doing some type of activity like walking around with your dog, walking around the office during break time like I normally do, and even just fidgeting around do contribute to burn them calories. So stop watching TV or YouTube, except this one, and do some activity. Now let's jump into some habits that you don't want to get stuck on in order for you to lose fat faster. Number 1 don'ts on my list, or actually one mistake that most people do, is jumping on the diet right away. Like, they would go from eating lots of meats or consuming lots of calories, then the next day they decide to hop on this keto diet, detox diet, or cut calories away too much. You're gonna have an upset stomach or cramping on the first couple days. And then once you start suffering, you will go back to your old habit. This would lead to no fat loss or weight gain. Slow down, my friend. Go easy when you are planning to switch your diet. Gradually change your food day by day and trust the process. Second on my don't do list is don't drink too much alcohol. Yeah, I learned this in a hard way. Consuming alcohol has no nutritional value except they make your woman pretty. I'm just kidding. But on a serious note, other than it makes you feel drunk or tipsy, it just gives you more empty calories. On average, alcohol contains about 100 calories per shot or bottle. Imagine taking 10 shots or more that night plus the food you consume. Dude, that's already 1,000 calories plus already. Like, this is one way to kill your fat loss journey in one sitting. Reduce or cut off the consumption of alcohol if you can to help you lose fat faster. Next one, don't deprive yourself from splurging or have a cheat meal. You have to reward yourself once in a while, not too often, if you know you have been behaving well with your diet. Motivation is the key in order to finish this fat loss journey, and if you're going to deprive yourself from the food you like, you are most likely going to suffer, feel irritated, and you may cycle back from old eating habits, which again can lead to fat gain. Moving on from the don't list is do not eat your feelings. What I mean by this is don't splurge when you are stressed, sad, angry, or you just broke up with your girl. I have seen people do this lots of time. I understand food is a comfort, but you need to fight the urge to grab that chocolate or pizza. Instead, take a breath, walk around, and drink some water. One thing I really want you to gain from this is to have patience and stay consistent. Habits don't change right away. It takes patience and practice. Do not get discouraged if you fall a couple times. Get back up, pick up where you left off, continue your healthy diet and routine, and trust the whole process. That's it for me, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.